Today, we are talking about Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, often nicknamed the political capital of Africa. And honestly, it does live up to that title. This city is home to some of the continent's biggest international powerhouses, including the African Union and the UN Economic Commission for Africa. We had the pleasure of experiencing the culture and food of this amazing city during our layover while flying to South Africa by Ethiopian Airlines. Now, size wise, Addis is no small player either. It spreads across 527 square kilometers. Yep, that's a bit larger than Washington DC and pretty close to the size of Madrid. Welcome to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. En route, our journey to Johannesburg, South Africa. We have a long layover over here. We are going to go out. Ethiopian Airlines have given us a free hotel. More about it later on in the video. So, welcome back to the channel. The name Addis Ababa means new flower in the Amharic language. It was inspired by a yellow daisy called Addis Ababa. And we are out of the airport. So if you have a layover of more than 8 hours but less than 24 hours through Ethiopian Airlines in Addis Ababa, they give you a free hotel including all meals, a free shuttle to the airport and back from the airport. These are our airport hotel vouchers. And these were handed over to us during check-in. It actually came by email one day before as well. So now we are going to find our hotel pickup van and then move to the hotel. We are in the shuttle right now. So basically right now it's 8 a.m. and our next flight to Johannesburg, South Africa is tonight at 11:30. So it's around 15 hours of layover. We are going to go out, explore the city of Addis Ababa, make the most out of this layover. Unlike some other airlines which also provide layover tours and hotels, this one from Ethiopian Airlines is completely free and has very few constraints. The only one is that the layover duration should be less than 24 hours and over a minimum number of hours. Passports are generally not stamped at immigration during this layover, but when we kindly asked for a stamp during the departure, the immigration officer gladly gave us one. So if you're like us who like to collect passport stamps, definitely ask the officers politely.
Our hotel for the day. So this is our room. So cute.
Happy to get it.
Yeah.
So breakfast, lunch and dinner are included. We are starving. And sleepy as well.
That too.
Do we have a view?
Yeah, review of the road. Construction.
The view.
And the mountains.
Nice. One of our favorite parts of this layover at Addis Ababa was the food. The spread at the hotel for breakfast, lunch and dinner was massive. We were introduced here to injera. Injera is to Ethiopians what rice is to most Asians, a staple which they need to consume every single day. It is made from teff, an indigenous Ethiopian cereal that has now been recognized as a superfood. Think of it as an edible tablecloth, and this spongy, stretchy flatbread soaks up all the sauces in the best possible way. The reception has arranged a taxi for us, who's going to stay with us for a couple of hours, and we'll explore the city. We decided to make the best out of our layover and toured the city. Taxis at Addis Ababa are very cheap and they are the best when it comes to exploring the city in a limited time frame. Rates are as low as $10 to $15 per hour. Our driver was so kind and he gave us such a brilliant tour, even acting as a guide at all stops, explaining to us various things that we happily paid him $60 for 3 hours.
So first stop of the day is the museum, and right across it is the
St. George Armenian Apostolic Church.
If you are into history, culture, or anything to do with the human origins, this place is basically a must visit. The National Museum of Ethiopia is best known for one superstar, Lucy or Dinkesh Amharic, which means you are wonderful. Lucy is one of the oldest and the most famous human ancestor fossils ever discovered, and seeing her replica up close is honestly surreal. It's like standing in front of 3.2 million years of history. It is one of the most complete early hominid skeletons discovered in Ethiopia in 1974, with history dating back to around 3.2 million years ago. Not only did it help scientists better understand the evolutions of human traits, it also became one of the bucket list for travelers. As a side note, the name Lucy is from the Beatles song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which was played during excavations. But the museum is not just about Lucy. You will find everything from ancient artifacts and royal treasures to traditional Ethiopian art and archaeological finds that tell the story of how Ethiopia shaped human civilization. The museum is divided into 4 main sections, and each floor dives into a different part of the country's past, from ancient kingdoms to modern culture. What we loved most is how the museum blends science, history, and identity all in one place, and really gives you a sense of the country's huge contribution to world heritage. If you're exploring Addis Ababa, this is definitely a stop you don't want to miss.
We're passing by the Mercato area of Addis Ababa. Lots of activities happening. Mercato isn't just Ethiopia's biggest open air market, but actually one of the largest in all of Africa, covering more than 16 square kilometers. This place is massive. It stretches out in every direction, and honestly, you never really know what you're gonna bump into next. That's part of the fun here. The Mercato is pure energy. It's chaotic, it's colorful, and it's full of character. Everywhere you look, there's something or the other that is happening, something vibrant, something real. During our time in Addis Ababa, we absolutely enjoyed driving by the streets of this Mercato. This market was established during the Italian occupation in 1930s, when local traders were relocated from the old city center to this area. Today, the Mercato employs tens of thousands of people and serves as the main wholesale and retail hub for Addis Ababa and for much of Ethiopia. A large part of Addis's informal economy operates from Mercato, making it one of the most important economic engines of the city. How do you like this place so far?
interesting.
Located at Meskel Square in Addis Ababa, the Red Terror Martyrs Memorial Museum was established in 2010 as a memorial to the victims of the Red Terror period under Ethiopia's Derg military government. The term Red Terror refers to a brutal campaign of political repression from 1976 to 1978, when the Derg regime targeted perceived opponents, including rival political groups, with mass arrests, torture, and executions. It serves as both a memorial and an educational space, with guided tours often provided by supervisors or guides well versed in the history, helping visitors understand this painful chapter of the country's history. The museum exhibitions include instruments of torture, blood-stained clothing, coffins, human remains, photographs, and personal belongings recovered from that period, giving visitors a stark, first-hand view of the suffering experienced. It is open daily and is free to enter, although small donations are often appreciated. We play more cricket, yes. Our final stop in this ride before it started raining was the Medhane Alem Cathedral, whose name means Savior of the World. It's an Ethiopian Orthodox cathedral in Addis Ababa. Completed in 1931, it is the second largest cathedral in Africa and the largest in Ethiopia. It was designed by an Indian architect named Zenaya Workene, blending Ethiopian architecture with European. More food awaited us at the hotel when we returned from the sightseeing. This was lunch. We were anyways full from the massive breakfast, and we knew that dinner would be similarly huge and really soon too. The evening view from our hotel room. Quite the city view, lots of activities still ongoing. Right now it is 7:30 p.m. Our next flight to Johannesburg is at 11:30. So we'll hit the restaurant soon for the last meal in Ethiopia, the dinner.
We're here for the dinner.
There is a load shedding going on, that's why probably you can't see us, but dinner is very nice. They have braised beef, beetroot rice, tofu, fish salad, so many things. And the light just got back. Yeah. The final meal here at the Platinum Hotel in our Ethiopian Airlines stopover program. We have beetroot rice, fried fish, tofu, fish salad. I'm very excited about this. The braised beef, specialty over here. Roasted potatoes. Amazing experience so far.
They're so good.
Pick-up and drop-off are included in this layover program. The shuttle arrived on time and we hit the roads to go back to the airport. It was a great day, spent well sightseeing and eating. So this wraps up today's video. It was an incredible layover experience at Addis Ababa. We are now going to catch our flight to go to Johannesburg by Ethiopian Airlines. En route to Johannesburg. This time it's not an Airbus A350 but a Boeing 787. Same selection of movies, but the interface is different.